Hi my loves and welcome back to my channel. If you're returning, thank you so very much, and if you're new, hi, my name's Rosie. I generally upload videos a couple of times a week, lifestyle vlogs, hauls, that kind of things. I know it's a little bit premature, but if you like the video you're about to watch, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It just helps me understand what videos and stuff you guys prefer. And also, if you haven't already, I would very much appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel. There's about 5,000 of you come back to my videos every week, and in fairness, there's about 5,000 of you don't subscribe. I'm just thinking, you know, if you press that subscribe button, if you are a returning viewer and you haven't yet subscribed, or you're just new to my channel, please don't forget to press the subscribe button. It just would help me out greatly, and I would be so appreciative, and I'd be very happy to meet you. If you fancy a chat, just leave me a comment below, and yeah, I will always answer, or I'll always try and answer. Guys, if there's ever a time that I don't reply back, it's literally because the message has gotten lost. I'll see it and then I'll go to find it and stuff, and then obviously it will get lost in, because obviously I get everything off my phone and stuff. And I'm also over on Instagram. If you'd like to give me a following over there, that would be very much appreciated as well. So today's video is just what we eat in a week as a family. Again, it's just some more home cooked meals and stuff, budget. Just like, you know, trying to obviously share with you guys what we eat and stuff. So today is a lamb stew. It's very early. I am literally on getting up, doing the school run, sorting breakfast and everything. I've just made a pack of lunches. How is everybody doing so far? How's your week going so far? I hope it's going great. I have lost my nose ring, but never mind, that's another story. And yeah, my lip, I just decided I don't suit it. In fairness, it looked, as much as I missed it, I kept thinking I had a rotten tooth or something especially when I was editing back. I think I said to one of you guys previously, I thought it looked like a rotten tooth. I kept thinking, yeah, so I'm just going to let them heal and leave them alone for the time being. My nose is rather sore, but yeah, it'll be alright, it will heal nicely, and maybe in the future we'll get a few new piercings. We'll just wait and see what happens. But never mind. So as I was saying, lamb stew, I haven't brushed my hair or anything either. I've just gotten up. Well, I haven't really, I've been up since, I'm going to get up just before 6. So I'm looking rather humble, beautiful. So I've literally done pack lunches. I'm about to kind of like start the tea, because it's going to be in a slow cooker and I'm out all day, so my hubby's going to take over. There are a couple of bits and pieces missing, so I do need to message him and tell him to pick those up, but hopefully you'll get the gist, and I will show you all later when it's done and dusted, and then yeah, you can get the idea. But I'm gonna turn the camera round because I will just blither on, and I've got so much to do, and I do love chatting with you guys. Lamb stew anyways, getting back to it. So I bought these, I think last week from Asda, and I just picked up 2 boneless rolled lamb breasts. Now these need to be used by today, so I'm going to use them today because they're not getting thrown away, definitely not. I need to use them regardless, no matter what the situation. So my hubby's going to take over. I'm just going to do the prepping and pop the lamb and everything, what I've got so far, into the slow cooker. And then I've got a butternut squash, I've got a couple of carrots. This is what I need him to pick up. So, but hopefully you'll get the gist. So yeah, if anybody thinking, wow, 2 carrots, we are a large family of 9. We do live in the UK, for anybody that obviously is wanting to know, or anybody that's new to my channel. We're literally talking, this has been sat in the fridge for a couple of weeks, to be fair, so that would be about £1. Split this between 9 of us. The meat itself was about £10. This has been sat and I need to use it because it just keeps like winking at us every time I open the fridge. So I'm finally going to use it. But that's been sat for a couple of weeks. It's about £1. The carrots will be about 60-70p because he'll just nip to Aldi And then we've got some green beans that I bought last week. They're not going to go to waste either. They're just going to get cut up and chucked in. Some celery that literally has been sat in the fridge as well for a few weeks. I like this for flavouring, so I'm going to chop some of that up, pop that in. Tomato puree, about a spoon to 2 spoons. I am going to use some lamb stock cubes, and then I've got some coriander, some cumin, paprika, and some mixed herbs. These are just the dry mixed herbs because I haven't got any fresh ones. And then to pop that as well, I'm probably going to do, I'm going to get him to get some potatoes because we'll just stick the potatoes in with the stew. Or I might do a mash. I'll let you know later what we've decided. And then obviously I'll get him to pick up some parsnips as well because it's a stew. You can just chuck anything in it. Oh, and I've got an onion in the fridge. I'll grab an onion as well, and there'll be an onion in that. Alright, so I'm literally going to dish this out. It's, yeah, lamb stew. Dumplings have been in the oven to brown them, and then it actually looks amazing. Homemade lamb stew and dumplings. Taters and everything have gone in. Obviously I forgot the taters, well, we didn't have the taters and stuff this morning, but they've gone in now, and this has just been cooking on a high heat in the slow cooker. It's been on since about, I'm going to say, about 7 o'clock this morning, 6:30 this morning. But it looks amazing. So I'm going to finish dishing this up, and I shall see you all soon. It's a side curry. I'm just going to show you the ingredients and stuff, what I'm going to be using, and then once it's done and dusted I shall get on with it. If you can hear voices in the background, I'm just turning these round. If you can hear voices in the background, my lovelies, it's just the family. But these are the ingredients that I am going to be cooking with today. So we've got ground coriander, because I like to make my own. I can't remember the last time I used jars. I just think it's cheaper to make your own because then you've already got all the ingredients stored away in your cupboard and stuff. And yeah, at least you know what's going into it. Chicken sag. So I'm going to do some ground coriander. I think I've got more in there because that's not enough. Usually I like to use about a tablespoon of everything. Maybe a little bit, slightly more. I usually use heaped tablespoons as well. I should really use my measuring cups, shouldn't I? But I'm just, yeah, I get used to doing it like a certain way. So I've got some bay leaves, I've got some cumin, I've got 2 there because I'm running out of 1 and I need to open the new one. I've got an onion because I'm going to pop some onion in. Ground turmeric, I've got olive oil instead of ghee. This is fused with garlic as well, so yeah, a little bit more garlic. Some medium curry powder, and then hiding in the background where we've gone is a chicken stock cube, just for a little bit more flavour. I've got 2 tins of chopped tomatoes, I've got some ginger, some tomato puree, fresh garlic, and then we've got poppadoms to go with it. We've got some baby spinach. I'm going to chuck this in towards the end of the curry, just so it doesn't like overcook and stuff and like get slimy, because I think if you overcook spinach it can tend to be slimy. So that'll go in towards the end of the curry. And then we've got some chicken. This, I'm going to pull a couple of breasts out for Buddy, who is my Frenchie. He has a normal cooked diet. See, I'm going to give him a couple of these chicken breasts as well. I don't know what the clover's doing sitting out there. I think this was from when I came in and had a bagel. And then I'm going to be lazy because I've been at work all day. And I know I keep saying I'm going to make my own garlic bread. Garlic bread. I know I actually do make my own garlic bread. It's not that hard to do, to be fair. I keep saying I'm going to make my own naan bread, but I've been at work all day. And I can't be bothered. I'm just going to be truthful. I cannot be bothered. Spices. I've already added the coriander, the olive oil, and this is just some medium curry powder going in. Now usually I cook off the spices first. That smells absolutely amazing. Cumin, we'll use what's left of that in the jar. And then I'll just pop some fresh in. Ginger, just whatever's left. Turmeric, cumin, and then I'm just going to cook off the spices, and then I'm going to add all the other ingredients like the onion, the garlic, the tomatoes, and the bay leaves and stuff. Guys, I've got the hiccups. I do apologise, I was nibbling on a poppadom and it's given us the hiccups. So tonight's tea, we've got some just brown rice. I forgot to put it in the oven. Oh, excuse me. I forgot to put it in the oven, so I've had to quickly boil some up in the pan. But yeah, we've got brown rice, we've got some garlic and coriander naan breads that I've just put in the oven, and then tonight's tea. Look at that bubble. Oh, sugar bubbling away. I'm just actually, I'm going to take it off the stove because otherwise it will burn. I have turned it off, but it's been on a high heat just to kind of like make sure it was hot enough. And this is the chicken saag. So I'm going to get this plated up, my lovelies. Oh, look at that steam. Steamy windows, it's steaming up. Just because it's been dished out and it's very, very hot, there's a lot of steam. So I will quickly just say Lexi's, Kenzie's, I'm lying, Jaden's, sorry, Lexi's, oh, do you know what, it's just Jaden's, Lexi's and Kenzie's at the moment. I'm going to dish mine and my husband's out. I've just cut the naan bread up, and they'll come and help themselves to the poppadoms, and yeah, curry. So I'm going to dish mine and my husband's up, and I'm just going to say enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm going to sit down and eat my tea, and yeah, I shall see yous all for tomorrow night's tea. Now, usually I am the culinary queen in the kitchen. I'm only kidding, I'm not really. But yeah, I do like to make a lot of homemade things and stuff. And last night we had a chicken saag. Tonight we are having just an easy, simple option, because I forgot to take out something from the freezer to defrost, basically any meat to defrost, and I don't want to go shopping again yet. Let me know in the comments down below what you're having for tea. I'm being nosy now. We're going to finish off these fries, skin on fries. These are from Aldi. They were in the freezer. Kids are having skin on fries with beans and sausage, and then they're just going to have some of these nuggets. And I know somebody's going to say there's only 12 nuggets in there, and there's more kids, then yeah, it's not going to be enough. There is actually, my husband's just opened another box. There we go. My husband's just literally opened another box, and they are currently sitting on an oven tray in the oven. We're going to have chicken pakora, which I got from Iceland, and we're going to have it with some sticky rice. And if I can find any vegetables, I think I've got some carrots in the fridge, so I'm going to maybe see what vegetables I've got. So for the rice, I've just found some mushrooms, and I've added some frozen peas and an onion. Now the rice itself has already got garlic, soy, 5 spice, and I think it's like a sweet garlic, it's like sugary, like sweet garlic flavour to it. So I'm going to see how it goes, because I'm just going to do this. I'm going to cook these off, so I'm going to brown them, and then I'm going to add sticky rib rice, and then to that, if need be, I'll put a little bit more soy sauce and maybe a little bit more fresh garlic and stuff in. Excuse the dryer in the background, and this is tonight's tea. So it's basically just a mishmash. Does anybody else do that? Rather than go shopping and buy more bits and pieces because you forgot to take a meat whatever out of the freezer to defrost to make like a full meal and stuff, I have just pulled bits out. I've asked the kids what they wanted, and it's just getting through the last of whatever is in the freezer from like the Iceland haul and stuff. So we've got, it's just, this is potluck night. I don't know if any of you guys have a potluck night, but this is potluck night. It's a mishmash of everything that's just left over in the freezers rather than go shopping again. So yeah, we've got the rice, which I mixed up with some vegetables. It's actually really nice. In fairness, it really didn't have any flavour, so I had some OXO stock cubes that are Asian stock cubes, so I grabbed one of them and I just chucked one of them in, and it's actually flavoured up really nice. So we've got easy vegetable sticky rice. This is Mackenzie's with 2 huge potato, oh my god, and I'm looking right at them. They'll come back to us. Sorry guys, I always get tongue tied and my brain goes dead. Chicken dippers, this is what he asked for. This is my husband's with rice and chicken pakora, and then we've got this is Jaden's, this is what Jaden asked for, some noodles with his, and then this is Lexi's because this is what Lexi asked for, and then this is Xander's. Tonight's tea is, I'm going to do a chicken and bacon pasta. You can hear the kids in the background. They're playing a game. Lexi's getting rather excited. So I've just got some chicken, got some bacon, some creme fraiche, this is the lighter one. I've got some chopped up mushrooms, chicken stock cube and some whole wheat pasta. And I shall show you, oh, and I forgot the frozen peas. There's always something that I forget. I'm going to put peas in it as well. So I will show you when it's all plated up. I'll see you soon. I'm just browning the chicken and mushrooms, and do you know what? Listen to that. A little bit of, what is it, ASMR. A little bit of, I love the noise, I love the sound of food cooking. So I'm just going to brown this off, and then I'm going to add the creme fraiche, the bacon and the stock cube and any other bits and pieces that I need to. See you soon. And it's ready. Tonight's tea, chicken and bacon, mushroom, and there's a few peas in there, pasta. Lexi, Marley, Jaden, and then Xander's got meatballs because he won't eat this, and I'd rather him eat the meatballs and the pasta than not have anything because he's a stubborn little man, and I know for a fact that if I give him that it would just sit and he wouldn't eat it. And then this is some of mine, and I don't think Kenzie's in yet, so I need to plate mine up and put some aside for Mackenzie, and then if Beth wants some she can have some, and Megan's at work and my husband's at work, so yeah. Bon appetit. This is tonight's tea. What are you guys having tonight? Whatever you're having, I hope you enjoy it. I shall see you all tomorrow. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all well. Tonight's tea is bacon and lentil soup with just some bread that I picked up from Aldi and stuff. How's your day going so far? Mine's not been too bad. I've been at the dentist, got a filling. Yeah. And kind of just done a few bits and pieces. Anyways, we're just going to get into it. So we've got some lentils and onion, some bacon. This is the unsmoked bacon, reduced salt from Aldi. This is actually really nice, and what I'll do is I'll just cut like any fatty bits off and then I'll pop that in. I'm going to use some vegetable stock. We've got a butternut squash, yeah, because I like to put a few vegetables in. We've got some carrots. This is the bread that we're going to have with it. Well, I'm not going to have with it. This is the Tiger Bloom. The kids are just going to have that with some butter, and then I'll pop some pepper in and any seasoning that needs being, which would probably be the aromat. I know one of you guys asked if there was any like, is it GSM kind of thing in this? I've actually googled it and there isn't. It's GSM free. I think, is it GSM? Anyways, it hasn't got any in. But I think with the bacon and the stock cubes and everything, I won't need the aromat. So we're just going to pop some pepper in it, and then I've got some sourdough baguettes that I'm going to pop in the oven, and then we can cut these up as well and have these. And I will show you all when it's ready. So I've made a bacon and lentil soup, and then at the back I've just made a lentil and vegetable, and then this is my bread. It's looking a little bit undercooked, but I don't want it too hard, because I find, I'm not sure about anybody else, but I find if I have my baguettes too hard, they hurt my gums, like they rip my gums to shreds. So I've only had it in the oven for a little, well, say half the time, but it's nice and warm, and I'm going to cut that up and put some butter on it. And then I've just dished out 3 of the kids, because I'm going to have the lentil and vegetable. We've got bacon and lentil, and then we've got some bread. I've just buttered some of it. I've left a slice that's unbuttered for Jaden. He doesn't eat a lot of bread anyways, but yeah, he's got an unbuttered slice. Wow, the weather's took a turn for the worst. It's actually really windy and really wet, which is not good. I'm going to continue dishing out these soups. I hope you have a lovely evening, and take care. I'll see you all soon. Bye.